Well, hello everyone. I'm so excited to see you again and tell you that they are refining our new phone system like crazy. Every time you give me information, I make sure they have it, and they are working very hard to make it the best phone system we've ever had. Your feedback is precious to me. I love to hear that you love certain things, and it's very important if I hear something that you don't like. Now, some of the things that are going on that have been a concern for you, number one is that you thought perhaps while you were talking to somebody, the outcome portion just popped right in and cut your caller off, and you missed a call. And that, they've promised me, the techs have said 99.9% it is not happening. The caller, these cell phones, sometimes those carriers are not as good as they're supposed to be, or you get in a dead area or whatever. So they really believe, just as in the old phone system, occasionally somebody's phone has dropped the call. So as soon as that happens, it's popping right in and saying, what is the outcome? How did that phone call go? So that we can keep everything crisp and alive. So please understand that I still want to hear if that happens. But if they do come back and say it's the cell phone, then please, probably it is, because that's what they're researching very diligently. A second thing that I've been talking to you a lot about is how the phone calls are coming in and it's asking you for an outcome when you're done with a phone call. Well, I know some of you feel very comfortable and you like sharing that information, and a lot of it is stuff that we already really know. But something that's really happening that I am so excited about is I never knew how many people's lives are being touched and they're rededicating their life to Christ, or they've given their life to Christ for the very first time. I'm seeing right now, and the figures are not perfect, they're probably low because of all the things that are going on with the text changing things. 6 to 10 people a day are giving their life to Christ on our prayer line, and I never knew that. So I would love it if you are able to, even if you don't want to make a whole big deal about doing the outcome with them, it's okay with me, but press 6, and that would be great. I'd know that right away. If you don't want to be a part of it at all, just go ahead and press 7 and be done with it. That just means other, and that means you don't want to give any details, and I'm okay with that. You are free to not give any details. Or maybe you're saying to yourself, well, I don't know what to pick. Just pick other. Press number 7 and be done with it. And here's 3 choices on how to do it. Say your phone call ends, your caller says goodbye, you say goodbye, immediately press star, press 7 for other, or whatever you want to pick there. If the caller hangs up and the call comes right back to you and it says, would you give us your outcome? You can go ahead and just right away press 7 and just say other if you want, or 6 because it's a salvation, or pick one of the other choices. So whatever the Lord is leading you to do, I am okay with. Really, truly, I want you to feel comfortable with what you're doing. But if you can choose other choices, it's great. And I'm going to share with you those outcomes so that you kind of see, just the generalities. Remember, it's general. We don't have names and faces together with that. I'm just hearing the generalities. No one ever sees that information but me, and it is really okay. We just want to get in the general information from you. The other thing that is really important that I want you to understand, at the end, it asks you if you'd like to flag the conversation. Please only flag it if it is an alert emergency. Someone's going to take their life right then. I want you to flag that call, and I'm going to get that information right away, and I still want a follow-up call or text from you. If someone is abusing you on the phone, I want to hear about that. Flag that call right now. I want to hear about it, and I want to hear about from you. So don't quit calling me and letting me know about it, but definitely flag it, because I want to know about it both ways so I can look up. That will give me information on how we can help that person right away. So please make sure you do both. But otherwise, there's really no need to do flagging. I still hope that you'll all go into the back office of our prayer line and put any kind of report in that you want on our dashboard there. So those are things that still, I hope you'll give me your reports of all the precious people that you got to minister to. Again, it's always anonymous. We just have first name, and we really don't have phone numbers or anything mixed in. It's just a nice report so I can share praise reports really with you. Or somebody who needs a referral, I'm still going to need that email from who needs a referral. So you still need to email me about referrals. You still need to call me if it is a emergency. So it's pretty much the same. It's just they've got these little additional things. And as I shared with you before, that's part of their system. We can't take it off. but so we're just going to have to work with it and enjoy the good things about it. And what we don't like about it, we don't have to do. We just work around it. So I thank you all so much for all that you're doing. I thank you so much for giving me that great feedback. God is using you mightily, and I think you know that. One last thing too, I am also now have these great abilities on the thing to see real time what's going on in case we need to add more people on the prayer shift, or we need to take people off, or if they're, whatever's going on, we have that ability now. And if you are not going to be on your shift, please, please, please let me know. And here's the reason why. The way we're trying to make it faster so people do not have a long wait time, if it has to go to you and the system doesn't know that you're off, it actually takes longer for that person waiting for you to pick up the call, and you're not picking up the call. Well, now we can avoid that, as you well know. If you're not on the call, you're not getting the call waiting beeps. Well, in addition, if you can't take your call, if you just let us know so we can fill it in with somebody else to make sure no one ever falls through the cracks. Everyone gets a volunteer prayer minister immediately. So we're working on that really hard, and I know you guys all love the prayer line and you all love to do your very best. So please help us to be our best for every single person that our Lord sends us. I love you all dearly, and I appreciate you so very, very much. And right now, I really, really need you to be on the prayer line because it is summertime and volunteers have to take vacation. So if you can do extra time, I would love that. If you have friends that you want to get to be a part of the prayer line, wonderful, wonderful. Let us know right away. And again, let us know if you're going to be gone so we don't have anyone that's missing. But we definitely need more volunteers to make sure that we do not miss anyone who God's sending, because hurting people are not usually on vacation. They're calling us from home. I love you dearly.